Hi everyone. If Tom can vlog, then so can I. I'm just getting ready because we're going away for a week for like a bit of a holiday trip. We like going to a certain place in the UK, like a nice kind of, it's not really like a nature reserve, but it's kind of near to one. Anyway, for my nails, I'm going to go for a full black this time, rather than coloured. Actually, let me just grab some stuff. So look, this is my little collection. We've got some blues, got a couple of like darker ones there, got a pink and a white. And I'm sure like, because I've gotten like so many different comments from like about the nails and stuff. A lot of people actually really love it, which I was quite surprised about. Some people are quite vocal, usually some are very kind of insecure personalities. A few people complaining about like the girlification of masculinity. Though the real reason I started painting my nails was first and foremost to stop myself from biting them. Sorry, I'm just getting used to this mini tripod. So I had a massive problem with biting my nails, and they always looked just like horrible, and sometimes I would bite them too short and they'd get quite painful, and it was a real problem. But now I'm quite happy. I've actually got like, this sounds really weird, but like the end white bits on the nails, like they've actually been growing, which is a really weird thing to experience. Things that you would take for granted, like just being able to scratch yourself and actually like feeling the nails. Anyway, so it's the only thing that worked. The only thing that stopped me from biting my nails was painting them. Bit of a long shot, but if anyone else has a problem with it out there, then maybe give it a try. Funnily enough, like, speaking to other guys as well, like after I started painting my nails, I saw them start painting theirs as well, like another family member, and I know another creator gave it a try as well. So like there's a lot of guys out there that want to give it a try because they're really curious about what it's like. Also, I noticed that there are a lot of like streamers and personalities doing it, and there seems to be like a bit of a culture around like the kind of pattern you use. Like I think I've seen a few creators do it where like they do the same pattern in solidarity with another creator. So my pattern tends to be black, light blue, black, light blue, black, but I tend to like change the last two to a different color depending on like how I'm feeling. But for this holiday I'm gonna go like full black, because think about it like a dark mode or like a sleep mode, because I'm not working, I'm away, so that kind of makes sense. It's like a more sensible color. I might do black for the conference as well. But yeah, I'm going to show you. Because obviously I'm not like an expert at this, so like it gets a little bit messy. So I've got like this little picker here, which you tend to use just to like scrape away some of the excess. My nails are a bit black now, so the reason for that is because I started doing them for this week away, but then I got pulled away because it's super busy in the house right now. So I had to like quickly run out and help walk the dog, and obviously like even just like the simple things like getting your socks on or like picking things up, you'll just ruin them. So I had to clear it all out, and now I've got to start again from scratch. Anyway, so what should we chat about while we do this? I'm gonna like keep my head down and focus. And if there are any females watching, not that obviously look at me, not that it's restricted to females, but I know that generally they will be the experts more on this. I tend to do more strokes than is necessary. Also, I know I tend to go over it more than once, which you shouldn't really do. Why am I kind of okay, so if I look like I'm shaking, it's not because I'm nervous doing this on video, it's because I'm freaking hungry, and I get like the shakes when I'm hungry. I've just been too busy to eat. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on with YouTube recently. God, I really am shaking. I hope you've all been watching Thom, CG Matter, doing his walk across America. If you haven't, it's actually been really interesting. I love vlog type videos. I'm always looking for more vlog type channels. This one seems to be alright. Nice and kind of shiny. I don't know if that like, is that going to focus or not? Let me try and force this. Damn, I might just ruin that one a bit, trying to like show it off. Try not to get too many layers on it because it'll start doing that weird bubbling thing. Anyway, yeah, so Tom's been doing his walk across America and his vlogs, which has been really cool to watch. But the reaction from his channel has been especially interesting. I'll need to check up and see whether he's still losing subs or not. But I had a chat with him on Blenderness recently, an episode which I haven't put up yet, but maybe by the time this one goes out it will be. And there were some moments of it getting deep, talking about, okay, well what are we really looking for when producing content online? Like how much should you really care about trying to like maximize an audience? And I've just noticed, look, I've done these three. I missed out these two because I usually put other colors on them, but I'm not planning on doing that today. Or maybe should I? Should I just do one? Should I make it that one? Okay, no, I'll do that one because it's kind of like more passive or wear away. Sorry, I keep losing my trail of thought. This is like an ADD nightmare right now. Like you're trying to focus on one thing while talking about something else, and it's so easy to get distracted. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about what I want from YouTube recently, and like wondering whether it'd be sensible to try and show off more hobbies on the channel, or actually trying to like, well, this is a bit of a step further, but trying to think about designing software that will make me or help me feel less anxious when putting content out. What I mean is fire and forget software is what I'm kind of codenaming the idea, where say I want to put like a, oh god, I put way too much on this. Say I put like a video, I've got a video loop, like a render. I want to put it out on the different social media websites. What is the least stressful way to do that? The answer would be to have a piece of software where I can drag the video file in, press a button that automatically uploads it to every single one of the websites. So for example, if it's like an infinite loop reel, the websites would be like Twitter and TikTok and Instagram, and maybe YouTube Shorts if I have like a separate channel for that, because I don't think I'll do that on the same channel. So literally, as soon as it's been uploaded, it's gone. Like I don't see it anymore. I don't look at the analytics. I put it in the software, I fire and forgot it, so to speak. And I feel like that would be like such a good way of putting content out. But obviously, because like the way the content gets put out on these different websites is managed in different ways. Some websites have APIs which let you connect software to do it, but like maybe it'll be a worthwhile investment in the long term. I'm just gonna let these ones drive it. But yeah, I mean, it might be a bit tedious or difficult to do, because like one of the worst things is focusing on statistics when you put stuff out. I was even watching PewDiePie put out a video today, funnily enough, about why he didn't stop making YouTube videos, even though he's technically considered himself as retired. But even during that video, he made a very, very quick reference to the analytics when you launch a video. They showed a very quick snippet of like video 9 out of 10, because when you put videos out, you get like judged on their performance based on your last 10 videos. So it kind of ranks them all. So you can see it says, oh, you're doing worse than like your 9 like recent videos or whatever, or like it's worse than 9 of the recent 10. So it's really, really discouraging. So obviously, if there was a way to, oh god, see, distractions. I'm talking to you, so I accidentally let my fingers touch that one, so now that one's ruined. Guys that haven't done this before, you don't understand how tedious this can get. So yeah, I'm seriously thinking about doing this fire and forget software, because if you do care about certain statistics, I guess you can add them and only focus on those. So for example, I only really care on YouTube about subscriber count and maybe income. I suppose the views to a certain degree. I want to see views on the videos, but I don't want to see the views compared to every other video. Like, I just want to make sure there are some people watching it. That's all I need to know. I don't need YouTube to give me its interpretation of the views in comparison to other videos. So in my mind, like, I kind of have like a visual of how the GUI would look for a software like that, and I know that there are probably many people that have tried to do this software before, because there's such a huge demand for that kind of thing. I just wish it existed, because I'm so fed up of like the YouTube analytics page. It's caused so much stress, and I know it's the same for other creators as well. And it's not just as simple as, okay, well, if it causes so much stress, then don't look at it, because it's right there. Like, I like to think I have a really good willpower, or like, actually, you can't even see the nails I'm doing, let me beat it down. I like to think I'm very self-reflective and my willpower is pretty great, but it's not as simple as just don't look at the analytics, because they're right in front of your face. They're right where you check everything. Alright, so come on, I've got 2 more nails here. What are we going to do with them? I'm thinking white, because like black and white's a pretty good combo, but this the formula for this SE make is a lot more liquefied than the others. It's quite tedious to do, because it tends to like clump on one side of the nail. But anyway, yeah, so like I'm continuously paying attention to what I enjoy and what I don't enjoy in the content creation process, and I love making stuff. I love making artwork, I love making tools, but it's tarnished. The experience is so tarnished by all of this surrounding algorithmic junk that, in my opinion, is pretty much designed to manipulate you into continuously making content. Okay, let's let that dry. So here we go, that's what the hand will look like, just one random white one. So it kind of makes me feel like maybe I should put it on the index as well now, just to balance it out. I don't know, just a black and white. Yeah, we'll see how I feel after the next one. Oh, by the way, if they look messy, like with some extra bits around the edges, that chips off. So all the extra nail polish on the skin will come off very easily. So afterwards, it will look pretty clean just on the nails. So you don't need to worry too much about that. Non-dominant hand shaking, so difficult, my god. Also, Thom, doing his walk across America, is kind of inspiring me to learn more about mobile editing. Because damn, his vlogs he's making are pretty good. Like, really damn good. Especially for like the limited resources he has available to him. Not just resources, but also time, you know? So I think it's pretty impressive, and maybe since I'm going away for a week, it might be a good opportunity to try that. Although I have also ordered like, well, I was going to say maybe this is irresponsible, but it's not, because it's literally my job, but I have ordered a really beefy new computer. a laptop. I haven't used laptops in ages. I mean, I've got like a Surface Go, but like an actual powerhouse, high-end gaming machine rendering laptop. And I was really hoping that would come before I leave for the week, but it won't. Like, I'm getting it from PC Specialist, the company that I've partnered with for a sponsorship once. So it's pretty much like a custom-made one. God, I wonder if anyone's still watching this. What do you think? It's just like, just white in one... I mean, it doesn't look that bad like that. It's just like a kind of accent one, you know? Remember, this is supposed to be like a kind of not too eccentric, low, we're away for a week on holiday, just doing some kind of random creative tasks and, you know, thinking. So, not bad. Just black and white. I quite like that. Although I do have some like residual black on the edge of the white there, and I wonder if I can get that off. But yeah, I mean, YouTube. I was speaking to one of my patrons, Lonan. Hi Lonan, if you're watching. One of my most dedicated viewers, about possibly doing another, like, one of these kind of discussion videos on the main channel at some point, which I used to do every now and again, although I haven't done one in ages. Just chatting about everything, like the state of projects, the state of YouTube, the state of Blender, things coming in the future, hopefully, things I want to focus on, and, you know, all of these things together. So I've got like a big bleed off from the, I put too much on this thumb, so let me try and clean that off. Anyway, the point I was starting to get to was that I was going to start spending more time doing hobbies and artistic hobbies, because leading up to moving into the studio in maybe like a year's time, there are things I wanted to explore. So for example, I have started doing physical artwork. Now I'm only starting small, in the form of doodles, because I used to do this certain type of doodle artwork back in school, and it's actually really quite fun, and it's something you can do like just while you're listening to other stuff like podcasts or whatever. Like, it doesn't take too much cognitive effort, and I felt like taking it a bit more seriously. So what can I show you? So something extremely simple, stuff like this, like almost kind of tattoo or tribal like doodle art, slightly shaded as well, and some sort of like colored variations of it with some text. So I just thought it's just fun little hobby things to do on the side. I've also started collecting certain things, but obviously not really stuff that gets or can be shown on the main channel because it's not like digital art related. But also on the digital side, I've been doing quite a complex project. Oh no, I've just messed up my nail. They don't understand how difficult this is. Alright, I'm gonna have to completely redo this one. Oh, I shouldn't do videos while doing nails. This is the messiest it's ever been. Completely messed it up. The thing is, when you've just done your nails and you're using nail polish remover, you've got to be careful not to get it in contact with your new nails. Let's just rest you on there. Just try and let it soak in a bit. Being very careful with like the base of my thumb there, so you can see it coming off immediately. Nail polish remover is supremely effective at getting this stuff off. What I'll do is I'll probably leave this one a bit and do it like a bit later on, let the other ones dry in the meantime. Anyway, what I'm hoping is maybe if I vlog a bit more, especially while we're away, I can show you some of these kind of hobbies in action. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, digital art projects. So I really love like cultures, human cultures, even fictional cultures, and one thing I was doing was actually investing time in designing one of these cultures. Although I made a bit of a joke with my Discord community, some of the results look a bit phallic, but it's kind of on par for the course really for human cultures. But let me see if I can show you something. So you're gonna have to bear with me on this, but I've got like some figures, and the way I've sculpted them is I took like a base and I tried to focus on doing negative sculpting, as if you're kind of like scraping down a wood carving, but actually I was thinking of it more as like a kind of clay ceramic, which is why it looks like a kind of faience material almost. But then I designed a new type of currency. So the way this is done, it looks a bit weird from there. There are basically these triangles with notches in them, and the idea is that you would be able to slot them into each other to create geometric shapes. So as well as having a value, they also have like a kind of artistic element to them, which I thought was quite nice. And also I've been kind of doing some new pottery. So I don't know if I'll ever show that kind of thing on like an actual main channel video, but I mean, you know, very precise with it, putting a lot of effort into it. Sorry if this is shaking. And it's really fun because, like, for me it has a high sense of value. Every time I'm done making a figure, I can place it there and go, ah yes, a lovely new figure. So yeah, we'll see. But I guess this kind of speaks to like some maybe insecurities with the content where I don't feel like I can show everything I do or all the hobbies I do because like they probably won't do well, or yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a shame. We're trying to find new ways to actually be more expressive with what we're doing. So yeah, I'm going to clean this up and get this one done and probably eat something. It's 4 p.m. It's too late for lunch now. There is a nail emoji. Put the nail emoji in the comments and I'll know you made it this far. God knows who made it this far. Alright. Bye everyone.